Hello, today I'm opening a package with 3 very different tarantulas, from the massive and powerful Lasiodora parahybana, to the strikingly colored Nhandu chromatus, and even a lesser known but fascinating species, Aspinochilus rufus. And yeah, this could go wrong very fast. You never really know how a tarantula will react when you open the box. It can be calm, or insanely fast. One mistake, and one of them could be loose in the room in seconds. But that's not all. At the end of the video, I'll be feeding them for the first time. And if you know these species, you already know that means speed, strong feeding responses, and some seriously intense moments you don't want to miss. So stick around till the end, because this is not going to be a normal unboxing. Alright, let's get straight to it. Time to open the box. As you can see, the package is actually really small considering what's inside, which is always a bit stressful, because you know the animals are in a very confined space. But that's normal for shipping. Everything has to be compact and secure. First thing we notice is the heat pack. This is extremely important, because tarantulas come from warm environments, and without it the temperature during shipping could drop too low. The heat pack keeps them stable and safe throughout the journey. Before we unpack, we need to prepare the terrarium. I prepared a larger floor terrarium for Lasiodora parahybana, as it is a terrestrial New World tarantula that spends most of its time on the ground. It is important that the terrarium has a lot of floor space and not too much height, as its heavy weight can easily cause injuries if it falls. I added a thick layer of substrate to the bottom so it can dig a little or make a hiding place if it wants to. I also added a piece of bark for a hiding place and a water dish. Yes, I also added some plants to make the terrarium look more natural and beautiful on camera, but tarantulas usually dig up plants, so I don't recommend live plants. The most important things are a good substrate, a hiding place, and enough space. Now for the species itself. Lasiodora parahybana, also known as the Brazilian salmon pink tarantula, is one of the largest tarantulas in the world. Adults can reach almost 30 centimeters in leg span, although most are around 20 to 25 centimeters. It is a New World species, which means that it has defensive hairs that it can shed if it feels threatened. Despite its enormous size, it is often recommended for beginners, as it is mostly quite calm and less aggressive than many other large species. But when it comes to feeding, that is where it becomes a real beast. This species is known for its brutally strong feeding response. When it detects prey, it reacts extremely quickly and the attack is often very explosive. This is exactly why feeding is one of the most interesting things about this tarantula. It also grows very quickly. A small hatchling can grow into a huge spider in a few years, which is why this species is so popular with breeders. My female and male are about 7.5 centimeters long and my plan is to try to breed them in the future, which means that we may also see a cocoon and hundreds of small spiders one day. So don't forget to subscribe. Now, Aspinochilus rufus is a tree species, so I'll make a different kind of terrarium for it. I made a tall, vertical terrarium for Aspinochilus rufus, because this species spends most of its time above ground. I added lots of cork bark and branches so it can climb and make a netting for itself. I also added some artificial plants to make the terrarium look more natural and better on camera, but the most important things are height, hiding places and enough space to climb. Now, onto the species itself. Aspinochilus rufus, also known as the peach ground tiger, is a highly sought-after tree tarantula from the tropical forests of Indonesia. Adults develop strong orange, red or peach tones and a distinctive tiger pattern on their backs, which makes them look really cool. But their looks aren't the only thing they're known for. They're an old world species, meaning they don't have the defensive hairs that New World tarantulas do. Instead, it relies on speed, defensive behavior, and a stronger venom. For this reason, it is not recommended for beginners. This species is extremely fast and very responsive. If you make a mistake, it can instantly disappear into hiding or explosively run around the terrarium. It gets even more crazy when it comes to feeding. Its response to food is brutal. Attacks are fast, aggressive, and very intense to watch. This is exactly why this species is so interesting for experienced keepers. Like most tree species, it likes to make a netted hiding place between the bark or branches, where it then spends most of its time. In short, a visually stunning, extremely fast, and quite demanding species that requires respect and experience. That's why when I first kept it, I did it in the bathroom, but now I know that it wasn't necessary. For Vitalius chromatus, formerly known as Nhandu chromatus, I set up a ground terrarium with a thick layer of substrate, a bark hiding place, and a water dish. I also added some plants, mostly for looks and to make the terrarium look more natural on camera, but that's not strictly necessary. The most important thing is that it has enough ground space, a good hiding place, and a safe setup, because this species is very fast. Now for the species itself. Vitalius chromatus, also known as the Brazilian red and white tarantula, is one of the most recognizable species in the hobby. It is known for its brutal color contrast, black legs with strong white stripes and a large reddish-orange rump. It is a terrestrial New World tarantula, which means it has defensive hairs. And honestly, these hairs are considered some of the most annoying of the New World tarantulas. If it feels threatened, it will kick them very quickly. Nevertheless, it is considered a pretty good species for beginners, as it is hardy, grows quickly and is not too demanding to care for. However, due to its speed and temperament, it still demands some respect. This species is also known for its brutal response to food. When it detects prey, it reacts almost instantly and its attacks are very fast and aggressive to watch. The young often burrow, while the adults are much more active and often in the open, so this is a really great display tarantula to watch. Adults can reach about 16 to 17 centimeters of diagonal leg span, and females can live for more than 10 years. In short, fast, voracious and visually one of the craziest tarantulas in the New World. Okay, the terrariums are ready, the tarantulas are safely in their new homes. Now comes the best part. Feeding. If you liked the video, you can leave a like and subscribe, because we have a lot of brutal species waiting for us. Goodbye.